So yeah, we're back. I saw my mic was muted when I started, so hopefully I wasn't muted the entire second half of that last stream. Really hope that was not the case. I don't know what it would have still been muted for after that though. So now I'm real worried. That second half of that stream just has no commentary. But oh well, it's too late. If that happened, then that's what happened. It's where having people in the chat would be helpful, but you know, it's fine. Well, it's my fault for not having people in the chat because I don't promote myself enough. I don't like doing that. I don't like being my own hype man, but you gotta do that. Man, this loading screen always like takes me back a bit because I'm like, oh, whoa, high fidelity, whoa. Like I know it's just the loading screen, but looking at my character model, like the resolution, I was gonna say frame rate. I don't know if the frame rate's really that good. Excuse me. I don't know if the frame rate's really that good right now, but it just looks really good. Really soft, more natural. Not very video gaming. Am I standing in water? Like not like on a water-like surface. I am standing in water. That's what my footsteps sound like too. I know Bayek's Animus Liminal Space had water. Although I don't think his loading screen had water. I think it was only during the death conversations. Which I'm still trying to think back to Odyssey, and I'm like, Odyssey really didn't have them, did they? Or did it? Because I'm trying to think, like, okay, who are major targets I've killed in Odyssey? And I can't think of anyone other than the cultists. And the cultists don't give you death dialogue. They just die, and it's like, oh, you did it! You killed a cultist! Gotta go find the next one! So I'm starting us right here. Wait a sec, is that a castle? I didn't notice there's a castle. I knew there was snow over there. I was like, oh, it's cold in England too. Wow. Starting here, because there's a few things over here that I haven't done yet that I think I should probably show. This one is mushrooms. I've done mushrooms before. Don't take that out of context. Also, I found more abilities. Shut up, wolf. Stop. Go away. I found quite a few abilities, haven't I? Jeez. I don't remember which ones I had last time, but I've got a full archery wheel now and an almost full melee wheel. Ow. Also, I accidentally discovered, yes, you do still fall from you do still die from fall damage. That is still a thing. Which makes it even more interesting that Odyssey decided to do that. I'm not sure if they had like particular reasoning for that, or if they're just like, yeah, let's just try this. So yeah, I've done the mushrooms before. There was a mushroom back in Norway, which I have finished that first half of Norway. Not even gonna touch the second half because it's like what did I say, 290 power level. I'm only like just now reaching 50. Not gonna go for it. But I did find another area of the map of England that said his recommended power level was 50. So it's like, oh, okay. There's where I go next. Not the 90, the 50. Almost there. Just about. And then there's another thing, which I don't think I've ever done one of those. But first, mushrooms. There's a walrus. Let's chase the walrus. Okay. The last one I did had me sort of solve a riddle and then go through portals in the correct order. So I guess that's always the thing, is you just got to figure out, excuse me, what order to do the portals in. You're not going to fake me out, right? You're not going to just suddenly go, oops, just kidding, the other portal. Yeah, the last one was like, oh, I'm going to tell you about 3 gods, and then you got to figure out which portal corresponds to which god. And it was actually kind of easy, because they also, next to the piece of paper that told you about the gods, was the statues in the correct order. So really, you didn't even have to read the thing. You just had to look at the statues and go, okay, so that's that statue, and that's first, that statue second, that statue's third. And then you just go through the portals that have those statues. Did I do that wrong, or are we not done yet? Do they even have walruses in England? I'm sure not in this region of England, but
Before crossing a new threshold, take care. For it is difficult to know what foes lie in wait beyond.
I did it. Fly Agaric. Okay, next thing, which appears like just at a glance when I arrived there, and I was like, wait, have I done this before? It appears to be a thing where you show up there, and you've got to stand in the right spot so that the picture is complete. So that the glyph you're looking at with, I was going to say Ecovision, Odin Sight, is a complete picture. I feel like that didn't make what I was explaining any more clear. You'll see when I get there. I think Breath of the Wild has had a puzzle kind of like this. And I know Tears of the Kingdom has had one. With like the shooting the scale through the heart. Or was it a water drop? Okay, first, there's enemies. Let's get these guys out of here. Cannot complete in conflict. Well, I'm not trying to. What? Where did I get a mask?
Time to feed the crows.
What the? Alright then, here's one of my new abilities. Punch a guy to death. I wish it were a little quicker. A little speedier.
Got you.
Where are you? There he is. And he's dead. Good. Yeah, you can see there's some glyphs. If I stand at just the right spot, it's complete. Standing stones.
I feel something.
Appropriate name.
Light and heat.
Oh, free skill point. Cool. Well, I did read that doing mysteries can just give you a skill point, so I guess that's one of the objective types that can give you free skill points. Is this Stonehenge? I don't think it's complete enough to be Stonehenge. Hedge? Go ahead and spend that point. What's new? So I got... No, that's not new. Is that new? Forget. So I got that now. And then I went to get this, so I have adrenaline constantly filling in battle. I did not do anything over here. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna start working towards getting the ability to regenerate health after a little bit. Okay, what else? Yeah, there was a tattoo there, and I could understand how they wanted me to get it, but I could not figure out where. So it was up high, and it's kind of like some Animus fragments and like Rogue, where you just jump, you do the leap of faith, and as you fall, it'll be like, ah, you got it. That's definitely the case with this one, but I cannot figure out where to jump from to fall high enough to touch it on the way down. So I just don't have that. What level you got? 250. And then you're 130. Also, I'm pretty sure... Okay, so this one, I looked it up and definitely it's part of a story mission, so I can't get that yet. This one, I think, is probably also the case. I don't remember what I was doing over there. Not sure why I don't have that yet. Oh well. I'm not going to worry too much about completion, because I never do map completion. I think there was one more thing. I guess not. 'Cause there's nothing else in the map. So the question mark is like right in front of me. You might be thinking, oh, go do that before you run away. I'm pretty sure the question mark is just a guy that's roaming around who's like, hey, if you pay me money, I'll tell you where nearby secrets are. Or, I don't know if it's like... So you pay him and he'll be like, okay, well, which thing do you want to find? And it'd be like, skill books, tattoos, you know, you can specify which collectible you're looking for. And then he'll add them to the map. So I think basically it'll just be like, oh, well, this gold thing over here, you want to know what that is? You can pay me, and I will, if it's a skill book, it will be marked as a skill book rather than the gold dot. Which is really, I appreciate that that's there, like, just being, you know, if you're specifically looking for armor, which is this icon, armor and weapons, gear, that you can pay that guy and be like, okay, where's the nearby gear? And then if this thing is not gear, then you can decide, okay, I'm not going to go check that out then. But right now, you know, the game has me engaged, so right now, I'd rather just go pick the stuff up myself. Just be like, oh, gold? Sure, I'll go pick that up. And then this is a quest I can't figure out how to finish. There's like a girl waiting for her dad to come home. It said he's in Lincoln, which I think is Lincolnshire. Is that how you pronounce that? I assume. Anyway, yeah, and so he's probably over here somewhere. So I'm just gonna wait. Sorry, I'm burping. Wait till I'm able to go into Lincolnshire safely, and then look for him, or hopefully find him in the process of doing the mysteries, which are the greens or aquas, greenish blue, Miku color. Yeah, that should be about it. Let's go home. Let's go do the assassin bureau thing, whatever they want me to do. Also, I discovered that at the blacksmith you can change the appearance of things. So it's still there. You just gotta pay to do it. A little unfortunate, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Especially if it really is where you're not changing armor as frequently as you would be in Odyssey or Origins.
This will make a fine space for my work, Eivor. Thank you.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Randvi about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
A gift.
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
I already got this cutscene, and I said maybe later because I figured I should come back and, do this on screen. It's just funny to know that the cutscene just replayed instead of me coming back and he's like, oh, you ready for that walk now? Man, I hope I can get assassin armor.
I hear a heaviness to your breathing, Hytham. Does your wound still trouble you?
It does, I'm afraid. There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
Rest easy then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You risk your health and your life to please Basim. That I do not understand.
I should not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
I thought those were hippos for a moment. They're pigs.
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
Oh, you sure can
And
make
what
this
is
boat go
gift
fast,
you
though.
wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
Riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
Then I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our resolve. Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And
I don't know if I did a leap of faith, my hands would not be steady.
in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap. We're climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again. The shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me off this cliff. Is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, You must give yourself over to something greater.
The gods?
Yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson.
That's a really good talk. It's good to remind, like, I feel like it has been really since, like, maybe Brotherhood that they ever gave the Leap of Faith any importance. And Origins did touch on where it came from, but it didn't really go into detail, at least not that I saw, about, like, why the Leap of Faith is such an important thing for them.
I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump from here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham! Pig-headed fool! Are you injured?
You see? My faith proved stronger than my fear!
And that loam cushioned your fall.
Eivor! I have not seen this side of you before! Do not feed your fear, conquer it!
I've seen my death in a vision. It was not here. Not today.
Did he come out of the stuff? I don't see him. I also thought I was waiting for him to tell me when to jump, but alright. I'm glad I was right that they would teach me the Leap of Faith.
A perfect fall! And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor, a purging of fear. A gift I give myself.
Oh, don't come back
See
in.
it now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor, for hearing me out.
You called this leap of faith a sacred rite. Do all Hidden Ones practice this same ritual?
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
Give or take
I
30
might
years.
try if I believed you would join, but that is not my purpose in England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague.
Deeper than you expecting?
One we hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same. A land to call our own, and the honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan,
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
you desire alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all. It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society. From the lowliest fishmonger to the richest merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the Order has corrupted all. Basim has given me one task here. To locate and eliminate the Order of Ancients in England, in whatever dark corners they reside. If we work together towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
And you will have more medallions to count.
Exactly. You should begin in London. I have credible reports that the Order is working now to seize the city.
I will speak with Randvi about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago, the Hidden Ones had bureaus built around England. There were 6, I believe. If you can find them, search them well for documents bearing the same symbol. It will greatly aid my studies.
I will. Thank you, Hytham. for all of this.
Ah. The cultists menu. Oh no. The Order of Ancients is a secret society of pagans that has infiltrated every level of society to spread their dogmatic worldview. To root them out, clues can be found across the world. Zealots are hired mercenaries that assist the Order and enforce their decrees. Finding and eliminating them will provide clues on the identity of Order members. Unveil and eliminate clues can also be earned by forging alliances, exploring England, and assisting those in need. I've already found like 1 or 2 documents that were like, oh, it's a clue. So I guess that's for this. Once all clues for a particular member are found, their identity is revealed and they can be tracked down. Assassinating a Palatinus or Priost will provide intel on their Magister and eventually reveal the Grand Magister of the Order. Okay, so yeah, I killed that guy and that guy. I think this is just a... And for the pleasure of it. Actually, I don't remember killing 2. I definitely killed 1, and he gave me a death conversation. I was like, whoa. Oh, I probably just should have saved this for later. That was the third thing I wanted to do, was find the zealot I was near when I was in the more south region. Oh, okay, this is Kotev the Cruel. So that was the first guy I killed, and then this was a zealot. Yeah, unidentified zealot. Thankfully, these guys are just roaming around the map. I would liken them more to the Phylakes than mercenaries from Odyssey. Because they definitely appear... Find it. They don't keep respawning and randomly generating. So I'm glad about that, for sure. And I actually killed this guy. I guess it doesn't say here. He was power level 90. I was only around like power level 20 or 30 or so. I want to say 24 actually. And I managed to kill him. Like, it was pretty doable. I took a crap ton of damage, but I didn't die in one hit for sure, so I could keep healing every time I got hit. And he took a reasonable amount of damage from my hits, so it was like my experience with the final boss of Origins, where sure, I was definitely underleveled, but it didn't feel like I was underleveled. It just felt like I had to be careful. So I'm taking that as a good sign of things to come, and hopefully things will not change. Hopefully they will not get worse. So these two must be ones I've already found hints for. I mean, obviously, but I meant, because I don't know if killing this guy really gave me intel for much of anything. I don't know if he's connected to either of these two. Grant Bridge. I wonder if I've... Is that like... No. I was hoping it'd be over here. Because I was thinking bridge. Excuse me. Bridge, which was for like right here. Which is around where I killed the guy. Where I killed the first zealot. So I was hoping maybe the target would actually be here. And that'd be how I got in. Oh. There's Grant Bridge's turn. And Grant Bridge. So she's right over there, along with... What does that sound? Why does that only play when I'm over the thing? Is that like atmospheric sounds to remind me what the shop is? I was hoping like the anvil would be visible here. Okay, well, I know over... Yeah, there's a game. No, it's not doing it with that. What? That's weird. Is it doing that because it's Grant Bridge? Yeah, I think I'm going to go there next. So mark that. Okay, well, there's some more atmospheric sounds, so... I guess it just does that. Sometimes. Suddenly, music. Well, that was a church, so I guess that makes sense. Does it only do it if you zoom in? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if this mystery is tied to the order. So we'll do the viewpoint, and then we'll do that mystery. And if that doesn't reveal the target, then I'll have to look around some more, I guess. Nope. Freaking diagonals. Maybe I should turn off the markers or the cursor snapping. Oh, I can marker. Okay. I was reading her bio thinking it was going to tell me how to find her. Not really. What? That's not where it said I'd find her. I mean, okay, it's closer. Or did I forget some steps there? Across the river north of... Okay, yeah, I missed some steps in the directions. Oh, and I'm gonna have all these marks to get rid of. Whatever. I'll leave them for now. I hope these won't get like the cultist members were, where there were some I genuinely could not find because it's like, oh, you assist the people around this town. And I did, and then nothing happened. I can at least get the database to mark all seen. No territory alliance. Really not sure what those are. Like, I'm hoping it's not, at least for the main story one, I'm hoping it's not where I have to pick one or the other. Man, I'm so close to a level up. Also, I constructed the general store. Alright, yeah, let's go. Let's go take her out. Yeah, the zealot I killed. His death conversation was mostly just... if I'm remembering right, he was talking about how the old gods are being replaced by the new god. Yeah, the Christian god. And, that was about it.
To the Swan Road.
Like, he didn't seem particularly mad about it. He's just like, yeah, it's happening. I figured I'd convert.
You must row in these waters.
I don't know why.
Sail!
There.
Catch the wind!
I actually sailed under a bridge and they pulled the mast down. It was like, wow, I did not know they could do that. Like, I don't know if that's a thing that longboats could do, or if they just decided, oh shoot, video game, we gotta go under the bridge. We can't just have the boat clip through. How about we have them take the mast down?
This wind would fill the sail.
Man, I want to do more raids because I want more materials, but I don't think there are any left in regions I can enter safely. So I just figured I'll wait. Wasn't expecting to be around power level 50 by now, so not much that'll happen from waiting, I'm sure. I mean, like I'll be there soon enough. What would be the point of raiding there? What do you got over there? Am I going the right direction? Nope. Oops. No, not leave command. Dang it. What did I get experience for? What? I leveled up for realizing I was going the wrong way. Woohoo. Let me spend those. Oh, wait, no, I was up here with the bacon. Melee. Critical. I should probably mark a quest too, but I'll be fine for now, I'm sure. So there's the viewpoint. I might as well get it since I'm sailing past it. Or rowing past it.
What are you doing?
I'm going ashore.
Save it.
What do you mean, what am I doing? Are you not supposed to be able to do that with longboats? I thought that was a feature. You can run it aground and you don't need an anchor. 'Cause it's like not a deep enough boat to be damaged by running ashore. I don't know. I feel like there's probably gonna be enemies around. No? Okay. Hey, wait a minute. These are my people. What are they doing here? Or what are we doing here? Why? Why do I not know we are settled here? I feel like I should know that. Man, the lighting is so nice. Like it's not, like the shadows aren't hard, they're soft. See, I really think that's where video games need to start going towards. Like not, high fidelity, 400K or 4K resolution. So high res that you can see the tiny little hairs on people's chins. Like no, lighting. The stuff that you notice right away when you look at a picture, lighting. And then notice the hairs on people's chins. Like, to me, those are the, like, two things that make a game beautiful. Good lighting and good use of color. And I think this game does both. Where am I going? I forgot. Back to the ship. Or boat. No, actually, I think it is a ship. I think it is seafaring. Like, that's what makes Wind Waker HD such a good-looking game. It's because they took a game that already has great use of color and added good lighting. Or better lighting than the GameCube could do. And it looks incredible. And if they put it on Switch without doing anything to it, no one would complain. Unless it, like, ran at a lower resolution than in frame rate, and then people would just be like, hey, this should be running at a higher frame rate. This is a Switch. Come on, it's 2024. Okay, now let's get unstuck from the land.
Sail out!
You know, playing Tears of the Kingdom again, it's like... I definitely really want the Switch 2 to have not just backwards compatibility, but also the ability to upscale things. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is awesome, but it'll be even better than Tears of the Kingdom. Playing Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch 2 with, you know, no frame drops and a higher resolution. Like, I'm not a graphics snob, but, like, even I'm like, yeah, the frame drops are not good. Screw it, let's raid. I'm sure my target will pop out eventually.
Feast my wolves!
Okay, run right past me. Fine, I'll let them handle things. I'll take out these archers. I'm not even sure if there are any resources to get here. I think raiding is just an option in case that's how you want to tackle an enemy camp. Haha, you're all wet now. Stomp you while you're drowning. It's funny, one guy that I read said that killing enemies doesn't give you a whole lot of experience. But then there was another one I read that said that stealth kills give you a good amount of experience. Oh, that's one of my guys. I was like, why is the camera not shifting to that other guy? Yeah, it said assassinations are a good way of getting experience, but they give you 15. Like, a regular kill gives me 10, so is 5 experience really that much better that it's considered good experience? Anyway, here's one of my other abilities. Flung him the wrong way, but alright. Yeah, so I'm Scorpion now. Is that the right guy from Mortal Kombat? I only know Battleborn, and Battleborn has Galt. He's got a hook too. Who also makes reference to Mortal Kombat. Come on. Here I was feeling confident in my ability to use heavy attacks to break people's shields. And then I meet a guy whose shield is too strong to be broken. But good. Good that there is at least a type of enemy that can have an indestructible shield. Maybe not everyone, but sometimes they will. That's an acceptable form of curveball. Then I just have to think about a way to get him to drop his guard. Maybe shoot him in the foot with my bow, or other such ideas. You know, simply counterattacking when his attacks miss. You dodge them and then counterattack. I got a new bow at the general store that now it restores health when I hit a weak point, which is not there. Missed. brandisher. Kind of stamina. Where did I get the flail? Was that he was using? Oh look, there's my target. Okay, let me get. No, okay. The hook is really satisfying. It does a massive amount of damage if you slam them into a wall, which is how I was able to take out the Zealot. Because it actually did a lot of damage to him too. It's like, see, Odyssey? When skills actually do a lot of damage, I use them. Like when they do a lot of damage, they're useful. I don't know if I was doing the perfect hits correct thing where I hit the button while my previous attack is swinging. What am I? Snakes? No, stop targeting the snakes. They had eggs on them, apparently. I'll make a viper omelet later. I joke, but that's probably a real thing. Probably some rich person's morning routine. I only eat viper eggs, because hen eggs have less vitamins or something. Make sure you're dead. Yeah, so when you confirm a kill, you do that. I did that on the Zealot, and it looked like I exploded his testicles.
You found me out. I bow to this, but you will not unearth us all. You will not dig deeply enough. We are both a clot and cancer. We sit heavy in water, and yet we spread like a river's current.
Are you well?
Why would you ask such a question at such a time as this?
Beneath your words is something of a size unknown. A mystery. It lurks behind every frail word from your mouth.
Everyone? Oh, there are definitely more people. Like up there, wow.
Strike for Christ!
Alright, who got the key? Never mind, I'll go through the window. Never saw it coming. Yeah, so I think I'm at the point in the game where I can confirm Hidden Blade instantly kills any generic enemy. How's Carl's axe? Is it Lydia's axe? Yeah, I've killed enough people with the Hidden Blade in one hit that I feel like I can say yes. As long as they're not a special enemy that's specifically highlighted, they will die in one hit with the Hidden Blade. Which makes me wonder about that Reddit post I read where someone mentioned, like, oh yeah, Mirage brings back the instantly killing people with the Hidden Blade. Like, I can't say it's wrong, but it feels like that's not the full truth now. And I'm playing this. But Valhalla brought back instantly killing with the Hidden Blade. I'm sure Mirage just makes it where you can kill anyone in one hit with the Hidden Blade.
We keep our wits about us. To hell with you! Stage your welcome.
Snake. what else was in the vicinity? Oh, there's a Zealot over there. My raid people will follow me to the Zealot. That'd be cool. Look, there he comes. There he goes. He's coming. He's not coming. He's going away. I gotta get after him. He's getting away. Take one of their horses. That's gonna be the next thing I make, I think. Next time I have resources. Is the stable. So I can get alternate horses. Maybe get a unicorn. Although I'm also tempted to get a new tattoo place and see if that gives me more customization options. I do have at least one tattoo I would like to put on. Power level 90. I don't suppose I can quick save right now, or save at all. Cannot save right now, okay. Fair enough. Let's check out that house call back. Some bronze already? Yeah, I feel like I'm also at the point where I can say weapons are not unique. They are something that... Okay, well, it's a little complicated because I did, in looking up that one armor, I couldn't figure out where it was. I found... Oh, that was red. I found that they did know what skill and spear was going to be there. And it was indeed the stuff that I had picked up myself. Ow. Nope. I hope it quick saved when I was near him. Or on the saved. Yeah, so they knew what spear and skill book was going to be the ones I picked up, so it is not randomized what will be in any of the things that you loot. Which is good in the sense of, if there's a particular weapon I want, I know where I can find it. But not good in the sense that I've already found, like, multiple axes, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I would like to see your other selection of weapons, please. And also armor. I would like more armor than just the Raven stuff. I just saved it before I knocked him off his horse. Yeah, why do you gotta have one on your back? The other guy had one on his back too. And I have found 2 pieces of armor. Both of them, I think they were called Hunter Set. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I would have wanted. Let's try to get him by a tree, so I can slam him into the tree when I get the adrenaline. Ow, okay, didn't think he'd reach. I guess it's a she in there? The woman's voice? Didn't mean to misgender you. Ow, what? Aw, come on, it was in slow-mo. No, no, ma'am. That was not where I aimed. Ow. It really is like a Dark Souls boss just freaking stabbing me when it doesn't look like she should. Crap. It's not Christmas. Save them for later. Yeah, I would have thought like, oh, I don't need a get rid of shield skill like I had in Origins. Because I could just break their shields. Nope, now I'm definitely feeling like a shield breaking skill would be cool. If I could just get rid of their shields. I can do this. When travelers find a wonderful vista, they often leave a stone structure called a cairn as proof of their passage. Should you find such a vista, try it for yourself. Is that a gameplay mechanic, or are they just saying, like, hey, do that in real life? It's such a funny way to start a combat encounter. Hey, why don't you come over here? There's a cool tree. Check out this tree. Like, no, really. Get a good look at it. Yeah, see, look at that. That's pretty good. It was more damage on the other Zealot that I fought. She must be tougher. Even though they're both power level 90. Not the tree again. Now, is it an intentional design decision that she doesn't have a third weak spot? I thought they were supposed to have 3. How about some of this action, huh? Okay, fine. Feel the action. That's cool. Yeah, that poison cloud should really hurt you too. It's not like you got a gas mask on. What did you do? Stop doing that. Stop healing. Not where one of you? Of course you're gonna do that. I should have shot her. I forgot I have the bow. Like, yeah, jumping into the poison cloud, not the smart move. Flying to the tree. Not gonna let you do that. Yeah, see, it's challenging, but it's doable. See, right for the lower body. You can't blame me for thinking she punched the first guy I killed so hard in the nuts that they exploded. Her fist totally went there.
A worm came creeping. He tore a man in two. Then Woden took 9 glory twigs.
Is this a prayer, an offering, or a final vestige of your oath?
only a charm I never finished.
Okay, let's get you out of the middle of the road. There we go. Armor rune. I believe I do have a free armor space. Yeah. What? Didn't I just... It's a purple one that said armored, wasn't it? Feather rune. Life rune. Ooh, more health. I could have sworn that said armor. It said armor rune because that's where the armor... That's the slot it goes in, is an armor slot. Oh, I read the wrong part. Okay, well, health. Definitely putting that on. Anything I feel like replacing for like a weight. I suppose that rune probably just saved my life with all those poison clouds, but it's +1 resistance. I don't know how far 1 point is going to go, so how about I change that to... Now, you know what, that's fine. I don't know that one extra weight point is going to do much for me yet either, so... Yeah, there's the House Carlax. It is 2 levels behind, and that is worth keeping in mind. So, all the worst stats could get better. Not by a whole lot. I don't think it's going to catch up. Yeah, I'm good. What are my stats looking like? Yeah, so I realized if I just scroll through this menu on the details screen, I can highlight a thing to see what a stat does. So instead of Googling, like, oh, what is assassination damage? I could have just looked in here. Damage done with your hidden blade during an assassination. Actually, no, I take that back. That's still not specific enough. That still does not say, do I need assassination damage to instantly kill everyone, or is it just people that don't instantly die? And I'm pretty sure it's for people who don't instantly die. Increased damage done while in stealth. Light attack damage, heavy attack damage, ability damage, damage done to elite. Just elite, not elite foes, not elites, like plural as a status. Damage done hitting enemy in the back. Not to poison you apply with poison attacks. Damage done with poison attacks. Fire, fire. And stun is how much you take off with the defense bar. How much stamina is consumed while dodging, so it's good to keep that down. It's nice to see my total weight is 11. Wait, does that mean... No, okay. I was going to say, does that mean that the pieces, like the equipment I look at, are telling me what my weight will be when I put it on? No, because this says 14, even though everything else says 11. Oh, the shield says 12. I don't know what makes it say my total weight is 11, but whatever. I'm sure there's some kind of formula to it. Oh yeah, this says bring them to Hytham. I don't know if he's going to do anything with them. Or if that's just flavor text. Like, oh, I should, when I'm done my everything, I should be sure to turn these over to Hytham. Because, like, I also have these... I forgot to mention... I don't know if this was before the last stream or before this one. I killed an elk boss. Like, it was just an elite animal. It was out in the wild. And it just happened to be an elk. That was just... It had a big health bar. It really was just like fighting a boss. And I took its antlers. This is bring it back to a tanner. But I don't even know if tanners are in this game. Like, as someone you can talk to. Find to kill the members of the order. Okay, that... I don't really like having that as a quest, because it's like, yeah, I'm going to have that sitting in my quest book until the end of the game. Because I don't even know if I'm gonna kill everyone in the order. So that's just going to be there forever. Marketplace of Leicestershire. Or Leicestershire. Or Leicestershire. I don't think that's spelled the same as the other stuff I've been pronouncing as Shire. Look, another zealot. There was one that was over here. They're gone now. I don't know if that... Actually, I don't know if that's the one I just killed or if they're just completely somewhere else. Oh, man, they're over by the... Over by the viewpoint. Makes me regret not getting that yet. It's like, man, if only I had forced myself to play all day instead of just most of the day. I mean, it wasn't really forcing myself to play, but, like, fully I had, instead of playing most of the day and being like, okay, that's enough for now, fully I'd made myself play all day. Then I would have had that viewpoint. Probably. That's phrased weird. Change your Raven's visual. Visual what? Appearance. That's the word you're looking for. Appearance, not visual. Change their appearance. Much more descriptive of what you're doing.
I should speak with Hytham.
Yeah, I should. That's what I came back for. I've got 4 medallions.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Another one. You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude,
Oh!
I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
I did not expect abilities. Also, I have codex pages? I do not. So that's just telling me, like, oh, next time you gotta come back with 6, and next time you gotta have 6 codex pages, apparently.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
The in peace part doesn't make it sound any less like, alright, well, if you're gonna go, just go. Bye. Don't have to tell me. I don't suppose there's anything I can upgrade, because I think I need, not silver, but the next material up. Because it looks like bronze, silver, gold, but it's not. But the one that looks like silver, I need that. Can I take these berries? What is that? Decorative element. I know I put a well down somewhere. And now we have an archer target. Maybe the well would be better over here, because it's a more central location. Be better for getting water at? And then when I see the other well, is that it over there? I have to change that to archer target. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. 'Cause why do you need a well there when there's water there? Archer target makes more sense. Even if the target is facing the blacksmith, you may accidentally miss and shoot the archer or shoot the blacksmith. Like make it like face like maybe this way, maybe more like here. So if you miss, you hit the blacksmith's shop. Really not a good placement for it at all. But I haven't seen anywhere else for it. And I don't have any other decorations. I know we can buy more at the general store. Which is not this building. This is Hunter's Hut. Ah, here's the guy I gave the thing to. So I still need 20 of the... what are they called? Raw materials. So I've got enough supplies, but I need more. 10 more, I believe. I need 20 total, I think, to be able to build a stable. Yeah, you know what? I feel like building the stable next. It's like other stuff.
Show me what lies ahead.
Well, if I'm being honest, I should probably do the Hunter's Hut so that when I kill legendary animals, that I can actually get the reward for it. Increase the feast buff. I don't know what the feast buff is. There's a bureau, there's a blacksmith. It's a tattoo shop. Which I don't feel that big of a need for. Oh, it's 30? Oh, so I do need 20 then. 20 more. This whole time I thought I misspoke, but it turns out that I was correct. And then this lets me customize my longship appearance. I did see, what's the Yums Vikings feature? Oh, recruit other players' characters. Yeah, I just very, very low priority there. What was it? Sorry, I got distracted. The, what was I saying? Yeah, I saw in the shop that you can buy ship customization features, and I did not buy anything, and it's a good thing I didn't, because I would not have been able to interact with them. Oh wait, I was gonna go kill the next person. Where are they at? They're so close. Like, this... I would have picked this as the fast travel point, but like it's the difference is so little that I'd probably spend more time on a loading screen than I would just riding there on my horse. So I'm just gonna ride there on my horse, and then one of these days I'll make it a unicorn. Man, I can't get over this lighting. It's so good. Just the way it shines off of everything. The softness of the shadows is very good. Don't remember what camp this is. There, now I got a road leading north. I'll just follow it. But it's wrong way. Go that way. Nope, okay, I guess the path ended. I feel like one of the places you could improve this game's graphics is render distance. Like, you can see right there, there definitely is a distinct difference between stuff that is, like, close enough, but not quite close enough to be, like, it's fully rendered detail. So that's what they should be working on improving. I don't know why, for me, it's such a point of contention when games are like, oh man, look at our character models. Look at how realistic our character models are. For some reason, that's always the thing I go to, where it's like, oh yeah, cool. You've got a few thousand more chin hairs on a guy's beard. Cool. But for some reason, that's always the thing my mind goes to. It's like, developers are putting their time into the wrong places for graphics. Like, I don't know that. Maybe that's just the stuff they're most proud of, and they're... because they don't think people will care about, look at the grass. Look at how the sun shines off of the grass. Like, maybe I'm weird for thinking that looks amazing, and that a few extra hairs on a character's face are meaningless. I definitely won't say they're meaningless on the head, because that was something that I found weird about the, whatever graphics level I had Unity pre-installed at... not pre-installed. Installed as the default. That's still... I feel like I structured that sentence weird still. You know what I mean. I installed it, and that was the default. I think I had the level of detail lower than my computer could like reasonably handle. So like I could have handled higher on my computer, and I did turn it up, and it looked much better. This was the hair. The hair just did not look as good as the rest of the game. So turning that up definitely helped. Oh, apparently I found equipment too. I just Odin sighted it. Down there. Is there a ladder in here? Hello? Can take your food. Never mind, I'll just stand on it instead. Man, I hate when stuff is, like, down, and you can't tell how to get down. There could be a ladder anywhere. At least if you were going up, it'd be like, oh, okay, I just climbed that, okay. But when it's down, it's like, man, there's an infinite number of possibilities for how to get there. Oh, that's someone whistling. I was like, what is that noise? It doesn't sound like they're whistling like you normally hear people whistle. Like, it sounds more like he's going out of the side of his mouth, like, shh. It's like, why are you whistling like that? Yeah, I'm like right above the armor, and I have no idea how to get to it. Maybe through this castle? It's probably a church.
The gods here are vigilant.
Okay, this is outright restricted. Excuse me. Seeing that up there reminded me, I had read that a good way to get experience is to do an environmental kill. So if I can, like, kill someone by dropping something on their head or exploding a pot, I should take advantage of that. Did they really see me? Oh, well, they're on this side of the wall. Okay, never mind. The other guy doesn't know, right? Yeah, that weak point thing, I feel like is really elevated the game's archery game. Like, I feel like I had a pretty decent time with bows in Odyssey. You know, aside from my issues aiming, but that's more of just skill than the problem with the game. Is that an enemy? Nope. Okay, I think I'm good to go in. But yeah, being able to shoot someone in the leg or arm and have them fall over so they stay still. Oh wow, that was not a locked door. And being able to shoot them in a spot to get them to stay still so you can hit them in the head and finish them. It's excellent. Reminds me of in Battleborn, how you can shoot enemies in the foot and they'll fall over. You know, they'll stumble over for a moment and growl at you. Yes, I did say growl, because they are thralls and they are slightly animalistic. Oh man, I didn't... Someone just came in from outside. Oh. There's no stairs in here either. No stairs, no ladder. There's a chicken coop and there's another guy coming in. Alright, fine. You want to come in and fight? Come in and fight. Come in. Come on in. Yeah, I'm starting to think this isn't a church. They got chickens over there. They got dead pigs hanging around. This is not a church. Unless you worship the sin of gluttony or something. I wonder if this church will be used for a mission in the future, because it's sure not useful right now. Alright, I'll just figure out how to get that armor later. Well, I keep calling it armor. Like, that's my instinct of what to call it, because that's what the icon is, but it's... Like, 90% of the ones I've collected have been weapons, so it's probably a weapon. Can I? No? It doesn't count as blending. Oh well. Let's see if I can't get this guy unnoticed. Ooh, and that instantly gives me the confirmed kill. Oh man, I broke a bone too. What was that, his neck bone? I did stab him in the neck, I'm pretty sure. Should have been his spine.
I am no longer the reed among shields, the glimmer blood, the hallowed skull crack,
The scourge of Swan Roads.
the iron throng, the lender of silver gelds. I only wish to be a freebooter. Someone who writes their own destiny.
Be glad you head to Valhalla with a poem on your lips.
See you later, Valta, son of Valta. And I did not get discovered for that. Like, even Assassin's Creed 1 would be like, if you killed a guy, like even if you were hidden when you killed him, would probably put you into open conflict right away. You know, honestly, for a drop assassination, I feel like that probably should have had anyone looking in my direction immediately attack. You know, any guards anyway. Just thankfully, in this game, the random citizens do not attack you on sight, thinking that they can take you, even though they definitely, certainly cannot. And there. Now I've got regenerative health. I should probably work on some other red tree. Heal on kill? I did not notice that there. Okay. That should probably be my next thing. It's really interesting to me that they have... Like, this is not the only perk that says, with your offhand free... It's really interesting to me that they apparently just have a open free hand build idea or strategy, open hand strategy, basically. I don't know if that applies to two-handed weapons. I assume no. I think you specifically have to have a one-handed weapon and nothing in your offhand. I might look that up though, because that would be interesting if it applies to two-handed weapons. Which, excuse me, might sound overpowered, but I feel like that would be fair, because you are sacrificing having two weapons slash a weapon and a shield if you do a two-handed weapon. It's basically the same thing. You just have one weapon, regardless of whether you need both hands for it or not. So I think it would be perfectly fair if these perks applied to to having a two-handed weapon. Alright, what else did I get? Got a medallion, that's fine. Also, I need to figure out who I give Roman artifacts to. Because I do not know. And that was it. I know, I'm pretty sure he gave me a rune. I did not see which one. I think it was a purple one. Or maybe it was Rune of Rage? Was it a weapon rune? No, I've already got that on. I should probably put the range damage one on. Where's that at? Why can't I put that one on my bow? That's where it should go. Alright, I'll put on the elite damage one. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at my new abilities, which I was given from Hytham. Poison Strike. Apply a poisonous concoction. Added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Your right-hand melee weapon. Poison enemies suffer additional damage over time. Well, I got a free slot, so I'll go ahead and put that on. Now, I really ought to be working towards more adrenaline slots, or adrenaline bars. A range poison strike. Now I can shoot poison arrows. I'll consider it. But right now, I don't feel like I need it. Because I have sleep darts. I have Focus of Nornir, which I'm not really sure what that does. I think it just slows time and lets you shoot arrows. I've got the Raven Distract, and I got Mark of Death, which is pretty much that same skill from Odyssey, where you can hit multiple targets with your bow. So definitely having that on. So yeah, I'll just leave poison off for now until I feel the need for additional damage over time. Yeah, but I really should be working towards more adrenaline. I know they have perks around here somewhere that's like, oh, additional adrenaline bar. But I have not seen any on the path to something I actually want. around here somewhere. And I know it's not just the assassin tree, like they're everywhere. But of course, when I'm talking about them, I can't find them. Oh, this is another with your offhand freeze skill. Hitting enemy immediately after a successful parry deals critical damage. Okay, well, I'll worry about it later when I'm thinking about the next time. Oh, there was another one. Single-hand versatility. With your offhand free, within seconds of an ability ending, use another ability from the opposite ability wheel. Will not cost any adrenaline. Which, for me, having the only the one adrenaline bar, that'd be pretty big. And I'm sure it's fun regardless of how many adrenaline bars you have. I said like, oh yeah, I'll worry about finding the other skills. There, finally found one. +1 adrenaline slot. And what's right next to it? Fight with reckless abandon. A partially filled adrenaline slot will not be affected by an enemy's first strike. I mean, I guess that wouldn't be terrible to get. I don't know if I can, like, if I buy this perk, if it'll let me work my way here, or if I have to go through it from here. Unless I want light bow combo, which I don't have light bows, so I don't want that right now. I guess I'll see once I get the next healing thing. Heal on kill. Oh yeah, I forgot the orders. Just all kinds of exclamation marks. You can go away, Codex. Tutorials, you too. Toad, you too. Actually, go back to map. What else? I guess we should get back to the main story. Because that's all the targets I have discovered. I guess I'll go and break. I'll go break now while it's loading. I'll come back. Not when it finishes. I'll come back. I'll do my normal break. But when we come back, we will be at the spot. See? We're just where I said we were gonna be. Now let's go to the war table and make an alliance, I guess. It's a paper. Excuse me.
A message has come.
A letter from me. Letter from Sigurd. Isn't he over in the other room? Did I just not read this yet? Hope that's not Radiant Quests. That I hope it's not that when I get allies, they'll send me letters and be like, "Help me! I need your help!" And then they expect me to go over there and kill like 10 enemies, and it's like, "You did it!" And then they'll ask me to kill 10 more like an hour
Word of
later.
our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
It's right there on the table, Ivor. If you want your settlement to thrive in England, your clan must forge alliances. Pledge to a territory can confirm your interest in alliances. Pledges are completed and allies are made. Other territories will be made available. Oh, there's London. It was here. Power level 90. These are both within my power. That says it'll upgrade the overall settlement, I think. That's a building. Can I open my...
I have changed my mind.
I wanted to open the quest log.
I should go.
It just says make my first pledge. Okay. Level 3, level 4. Kill members of the order. I don't even remember being given that quest. Oh well. Apparently there were, oh yeah. Pledge allegiance with either of those places, so it's not that I can only do one, it's just this quest requires one of them. Either one. I'll mark that as active. And I will pledge my first allegiance.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I'll go with this one first, because that... I can't tell what the reward is, and I want to know.
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
Yeah! Nothing says pledging allegiance like stabbing.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
Receive 300 Helix credits. Spend the Anima store. Maybe. I'm not gonna say no, but I don't think I can buy anything I want with just 300. Oh, okay, right over there. Cool. Great scattered army.
Randi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army. Cast about this land, my friend.
Or are they maybe the ones that I saw when I was here and I was like, what are my guys doing here?
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
You want me to win it back?
That's terrible. How were you ambushed?
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarskoma Summer, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
I was gonna jump off this cliff, but there's nothing to catch me down there, so I should not jump off. Instead, I'll come over here to the zip line. Yeah, zip in. Okay, now I need to call my ship. Not my horse. It's the wrong button. I gotta go, horse. I'll see you later. What was that other icon I was just near? Oh, I'm going to the wrong end of the ship. Sinking ship reminds me of the Jaws ride that Universal used to have.
Great battle raged nearby. Hold course. We'll see what else lies within the fog.
It's like I feel like that's definitely the kind of ride I should not have went on as a kid. I went on it as a kid. Surprise, surprise. I was terrified. Never even seen the movie Jaws. I have now, as an adult. I still don't think I would have gone on the Jaws ride as an adult. Although, I guess that depends on if I never went on it as a kid. Would I be as afraid of the water as I am now? Probably not. Try to get my health to regenerate. Ah, yeah, that's nice. That's nice having that now. Like, I don't know that I can say I have some mechanophobia, but I definitely fear the water itself. Definitely not comfortable around large bodies of water. When there is a genuine risk of falling in, anyway. Like, I can stand on shore, like, decently fine. Because, with the shore is like, well, if you take 2 steps, you're just going to be in ankle-deep water. That's not that bad. I don't know that I've ever felt uncomfortable standing on, like, a pier. I have not been on enough piers in my life to say. How many people are left? Oh, I guess that's the people I'm looking for. They're dead now. Good. Glad the people I'm trying to make allies with are dead. It's full. The pots.
There, a beached longship, Dane markings. This was a fine longship, fit for a chief. It must belong to Soma.
Somewhere in the swamps, that's all I know.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Can't even see a search area. I feel like the Raven isn't as helpful as the Eagles were. I feel like they nerfed it a little too much. Now they really are only good for looking at things from a high place. From a high point of view. I'm still glad that it's still a thing, though. Because it is good having an ability that lets you view things from a different angle. Ow. Come on, that totally should have counted. I heard someone shout, yeah, over in that direction. Like they were cheering that I killed that guy. Bunch of arrows, bunch of corpses. Excuse me. Some more corpses. I guess I'm following the trail of death. Is that her? Hello? Oh, it's just food. No treasure chest? Hello?
You're still in fighting. Take him to the shelter for warmth. Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week. Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no debt to give you. You must be Soma. Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
What if that dialogue would have been different if I was a male? Because I don't think Valkyries were male. I think they were always women. I don't know if she would have made that comparison if I was a man.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost? It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first. Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you looking for a friend, an ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantebridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients.
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantebridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galinn, Leave. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them, and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Anything inside before I fly? Yes, actually. Armor rune. Or, but feather rune. I'm reading the wrong thing again. It's telling me what it is, not what it does. A new hand touches the beacon. I missed. Can I pick it right back up? Good.
Burn long and hot, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
That is a long letter. Key to their house, apparently. Come on, there's gotta be something I can jump into. Nope. Yes. Ow. No. Oh, I can regenerate that too. Good. As long as I don't get attacked by a wolf or something, I can always regenerate health after falling off a big cliff.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best, vital to retaking the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you
I'll find
think
the
of
house later.
soldiers as war fodder and little else. But these warriors are more than a blade and shield. They are my family, nothing short. I've lost a city this week. I will not lose them too.
I understand. And if your people yet live, we will find them.
I've always a really good character. They've got an even temperament, and they're just all around pretty agreeable. And I like that they're not just a warrior, but they're also a bit of a poet. At least if Sigurd is to be believed in that regard. Like, they're not just big, dumb warrior person. Like, they're actually a person. Wow. What a novel idea, writing your characters like they're people? I would have thought the key to making a successful character is to write them like they're a toaster. Just constantly talking about toast. Alright, they're around here somewhere. Well, I see an animal. I do not see person.
What do you see?
Oh, I'm not even in the circle yet. Or is that a different circle? I don't think I can see other circles right now. No, I think I definitely was in a circle. Well, that's the only one I can see right now, so I'll go up and search it. Although it seems like it's the one that's 200 meters away, but it's definitely not 200 meters away. So that must be the one I just came up to, even though you would think when the icon disappears that it would mean I was in the radius. It's alright, I can handle this. In fact, let me change my bows, because I do have a predator bow. 2 of them, actually, but I got a new one as well. If I get a headshot, it puts the targets around them to sleep, which just sounds incredible. Unfortunately, I still do not have a lot of arrows for this type of bow. It's not gonna make every shot count. I'm trying to get the reticle on his head before I peek over. It's a little sensitive. Shoot. No. Ah, come on. Who saw? It's foggy out, too. You should not have seen. I missed and hit a completely different guy. Okay. We're stealthed again.
See what Alderman Wigmund does to these prisoners. She'll be good for a laugh.
Okay. Problem number 2 taken care of. As I clack my teeth and hurt my mouth. Ow. I guess I said the T and 2 a little too hard. Okay, I think this time my cover's definitely blown. Oh well.
We bring Christ's mercy.
Oh, come on, he totally tumbled over that wall. He should be dead. The damage should have killed him. Don't know how that didn't hurt him at all.
Free me. I'm no use here, not with the wind Guthrum. If you would be so kind. I've had quite the day.
Look through the fog, Leave. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we've found the others.
We'll head straight to the camp and see that everyone's shipshape when you return.
You know, I keep joking about like, oh, Leif Erikson. I'm sure that's one of those things where if I actually knew the history, it'd be like, actually, Leif Erikson didn't explore England. He went to try to find America and discovered Canada instead. And he didn't do that in the 9th century. He did that in the 2nd century. Because I just don't know history. That's easily something I could be corrected on.
Isn't he? He lives by a strict code of honor, more than most. And builds the best longships I've ever sailed. They're the reason we escaped Grantebridge alive. He's not the strongest man, but he's wise and canny, and hard to pin down. Like a fish wriggling free of a net.
It's hard to pin down, like a fish. Not what I would have expected.
My eyes.
Not how I would have expected that sentence to end. But I guess it's true. I mean, hey! Like, I've never grabbed a fish in my hands. Why did that miss? I keep trying to block that. Where'd the search zone go?
Lead me. Be my eyes. Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
Oh, he's laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beasts. I don't deserve this. Leave me. Run!
What are you waiting for? Kill the sleeping one. Good now? Got a broken leg?
Galen, you look terrible. What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am, and hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp, and as I recover, I'll watch over the rest with a care that only Freya knows.
Okay, bye.
Leave and Galen didn't always get along, but they've bonded since we took Grantebridge. So...
Wolves, do you mind? We're having a conversation.
Sour blood between them, in a way. Both considered themselves my second, and hated the other for it. But I do not rank my family like I do my horses. Competition can mar the love between siblings for life. It can also bring out the best in people, if the fire is stoked right.
Okay, there's the
I
third
need
spot.
your eyes, my friend.
Don't know what that screeching was. I assume it's some sort of bird that just flew off. Yeah, probably one of those birds.
Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
Not the button I wanted.
That's right. Tire yourself out. Weak little kittens. Can't even open one barricaded door.
You rot in hell when we're done with you.
You'll suck my toes when I'm standing on your head.
That's Birna, for sure. If my head was in a bucket of water, I'd still know.
What is she doing?
Check all sides of the house. There may
Why
be
are they not attacking her? Oh, come over here. Over, a little bit more. Oh, nope. Oh, he's getting away.
Hey, now there, you mongrel! I'll counter you!
Okay, the ability apparently... Excuse me, the ability apparently does not work in open combat. Well, I have learned that now. Oh, throwing axes, that's a good idea. I was gonna say, are they all dead already? Yeah, see, this is a target that you cannot assassinate, and I am okay with that, because he's definitely meant to be like a captain. A tougher enemy. Now, actually, you still can approach them stealthily. If you get them with, like, a headshot with your bow, that'll take off half their health, and then you can finish them with an assassination. Or another arrow if you want. That's an option as well. Get out of hay. As I picked up the key.
Soma! I knew I heard someone sweeping the hearth outside.
Ow, what? that tiny little fire, and I got burst into
Speaking of
flames.
starting a new town, in fact, don't wander off.
Where did you go? Oh, we're supposed to go back to camp. Okay. Did that just give me adrenaline?
Feel stronger already.
Let's see if I can't find the way down. So there is a thing down there. Once again, I hate trying to find stuff that's down because it could be anywhere. I won't spend too much time on it. That's just a raspberry. There we go. If I can... There. Man, 3 breakable things? Whatever this is must be good. Ow. Just materials, okay. Ball yarn! For a moment, I thought the breakable respawned. And I was like, what? Already? Okay, so back to camp. That should be the viewpoint, right? Nope. Well, at least I got my ship to sail back to. Or fast travel back to. I can't sail without the ship. Ah, yes, my ship, right where I crashed it. Actually, I don't think that's where I parked it, because I think the game did that. Rations I fault. Because I'm pretty sure I pressed a raid button when I showed up, right? So I think that's I didn't control it. Probably should have called my horse. Oh right, the red. That's. It's like, what is the red? That's the beacon I lit to get the fog to go away.
The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galinn about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
It doesn't matter. What matters is how you lead them forward from this point on.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galinn, you look... well worn. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the Corpse Hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Kona.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantebridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantebridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
See, now it makes sense that they're giving me this little scene where it's just showing the passage of time.
Looks like more of Soma's forces followed the beacon back to camp.
Yeah, she said that. Are they highlighting it for any particular reason? Hello? You want to talk?
Galen, is that right?
That's right. You are Eivor, the infinite fighter, or forever warrior. It's a glorious name.
Many thanks.
Actually, I'm the Wolf Kiss.
You were in a tight spot when we found you.
Indeed. The Saxons pursued me, ran me bloody through the swamps and into the lap of bandits. And the wolves came. We all have our one day. The day we die. How you greet that day is all that matters. I'm proud to say that I was ready.
Well, it's good to see you breathing still. Leaf. Soma says you're the man who built her longships.
That's right. Each has a sharp keel, a stout mast, and a poem etched into the hull to sing the praises of the Dringer who commands her. A longship is heavy with fate. Just a few lengths of wood between you and a watery grave. What better place to put a line of poetry, hmm?
Agreed. It's good to fight beside you, Leaf.
Likewise, Eivor. Thanks again for plucking me and my warriors from the mire.
It really makes me think... well, okay, more wonder. How much of, like, Viking stuff had poems etched in them that had, like, at least some kind of meaning, not just, like, words to fill space to look cool? Like, I feel like that's an aspect of Vikings that is really never touched on. Like, the poetry side, or poetic side.
And you're Eivor's sunbeam. You cut through the fog like the sun burns through ice.
You're in high spirits, all things considered. The ambush. Losing your home.
In this moment, yes. But you feel that? The moment has passed. We are free to pursue the next. What a gift!
It is good to have you in this fight, Birna.
I like you, Eivor. You may help me here or step on me, and by the look of you, I'd welcome either.
And it kind of goes back to what I was saying about, I like how Eivor's, part of Eivor's personality is that the poeticness. Like, I mean, Vikings, are they're always depicted as, like, kind of the dumb brute type. And honestly, probably for, like, a decent reason if, you know, the whole raiding thing is accurate. You know, deciding like, oh, we need supplies. How about we just go over there and take those guys' supplies? Like, that's bad. So I can't say I feel sorry that Vikings are always typecast as big, dumb idiots.
The
But
day is new and the air
it is a shame
bracing.
that the poetic
Are
side
you ready for the
is
fight
missed out
ahead?
on.
Let's take your city back.
That's what I like to hear. Meet me at the western gate of Grantebridge. We've assembled there.
Have care you do not enjoy taking orders from anyone but your Jarl back home. I fight for Sigurd, none else.
While you're on this ship, Dag, you fight for me. And for Soma's loyalty, we fight for her.
Oh, Dag's totally going to betray me at some point, isn't he? He's not happy. Ooh, new fast travel point. Yeah, I remember when I fast traveled back to town, I was like, oh, thank you, they finally added the ability to fast travel back to towns. Yeah, no, it's only like the towns that have a significance to you, not just any location you discover. What is that skull and axe? What is that? Avenge quest. What am I avenging? Sevenfold? I guess I'll check that out later. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I could only go to my custom marker or if I could set it to go to the quest as well. Yeah, I think it was that bridge I went under and they just straight up took the mast off. I don't think we need to go under the bridge, but let's do it. Look at that. Like, they could just do that? It's pretty wild. Alright, we're here.
Hey, hold on, you!
We can continue.
They get mad at me when I do that. They always take it down when we stop? Like, I know the sail comes down, but I don't think they took the mast down too. I think they only did that because it wasn't up yet. They didn't put it back up.
Teams, hidden. One on each side of the door. Move when you get the signal and not a moment before.
Wigman must know we're here.
As he should. I will reason with him. He will reject my offer of peace, and our conversation will have a surprise ending.
What are you clapping for? What are you doing?
Wigmund! Honor thief! I know you're up there. Return Grantbridge to me, Wigmund. No more of our people need die. We may talk this out, lord to lord.
What are we to talk about? You have nothing I need. Worth by birth, heathen. I was born a noble. You were plucked from a giant's armpit.
I built this town. From a mud hut to a thriving port. And we both know you'll bleed those riches dry without my guiding hand.
Leave! Go die in the muck where you belong, heathens!
Wigmund, let's try one final time. Quit Grantbridge. And when she is mine once more, I may spare your life.
Ha! I command Grantbridge. I am master here. And I will scour you rats from this land like rot from a festering wound.
Let me give you some advice, old bear. The surest way to stop a wound from festering isn't with a blade. It's with fire.
I should change bows. Sorry to interrupt the flow of this scene. Yeah, what an awful mentality to have. Worth by birth. I think we all know nowadays that that is a terrible mentality. That you show your real worth not by being born, but by, you know, the actions you take when you're, you know, after you're born. I think the frame rate's suffering a little bit here. There are too many people here. Makes me wonder how this game performs on like a higher end PC or like I want to say this game's also on like PS5 and Xbox, whatever they're on. Looks like I can talk to people again. Or nope, just reminded me that those people were there. Man, Wigmund just has these people hanging here. Probably as a demonstration. It's one thing to take a city for, like, yourself. Like, what are you gonna do with a whole entire city? But then just having dead bodies hanging around. Like, oh, that's what happens to people who cross me, he's probably said.
Death for any Saxon breathing. No prisoner.
Now comes the reckoning!
No prisoners. No mercy.
Oh, supper! Give up, you shit!
Kind of a sad way to die, being thrown into a wall. I'm glad that the people who are on my side are already wearing blue. It's helpful for the color coding. Even if I still end up trying to Odin sight everyone so I know which ones are the enemies anyway. End up just confirming. Get a bit foot. Sorry, eat what? I'm not really hungry right now, but thanks. We done?
Wigmund! You cannot hide from me forever! Come face your death!
Heathen eels! Wigmund is gone! He's gone!
Any man who fights for Wigmund dies!
His fists went between his legs when he missed. Like, normally when the big brute slams his fists down, he slams them into the ground when he misses. Oh, oops. I wasted all my stamina. Alright. It's fine. He's dead now. I think my arrows helped. Oh, don't pull him. That guy died from an arrow to me.
Eivor, to me. No sign of Wigmund here. He may be hiding within the city walls. Shall we search? No. He'll be gone. Count on it. Arger coward. But we've struck a bold claim today. Walk with me. I want you to sound our battle horn to announce our victory. Let all the Shire know that Grantebridge is retaken. The sound of the horn means prosperity, long life, bounty.
Why me?
Why not? You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide. Let the wind from your lungs breathe life back into my city.
That was a deep horn.
Look at you all! Warriors! Handsome! Beautiful! Blood-soaked! Grantebridge is ours once again! Tomorrow, you will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast as gods! Hey!
Why this sinister? Why the sinister music and the glaring? What's wrong?
My clan throws the best feasts, I think you'll find. You enjoy yourself?
I did. But were you celebrating or mourning? You looked unsure.
The night of the attack, I heard sounds of bloodshed coming from the Longhouse. In moments, the city was overrun with Saxons, so I called a retreat. We all have our one day, but not like that. Not that day.
I have heard this before, that the Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
In all my time in Grantebridge, this tunnel was my most careful project. The best kept secret in the city.
Now 100 or more Saxons know the smell of it.
The only people who knew about this tunnel were me, and the 3 in my inner circle.
You believe you were betrayed?
I know I was.
By whom?
That is where I hesitate. Between Leif, Galinn, and Birna, I cannot say. But they are the 3 who helped me dig this in secret. I hoped you might lend me your wits. You are a fresh ally. I could use your eyes and ears.
I promised you I'd help secure your city. That task isn't yet done, it seems.
Good. I sent Galinn, Leif, and Birna to destroy what remains of Wigman's power throughout the Shire. Meet with them. Raid with them. Get to know them as best as you can. Find out which of them betrayed me.
A betrayal so wicked, I cannot imagine. Yet someone willing to break an oath like that must bear some sign or defect.
I need clear, sound judgment. I need you, Eivor.
You have me.
Thank you. Feel free to take a look around as you wish. Search the city, the tunnel, and here, a gift, for retaking Grantebridge with us. One of the few things I have left from my blood family.
I was gonna say, do we not get to kill Wigmund? But I guess after we figure out who betrayed them. See if there's any hints down here. I'm gonna end soon, but I want to see. Maybe coming down here will help. Let me check out that new shield. A chance to ignite your weapon on parry. And then this one was temporarily increases light damage. Yeah, I probably should just go with the new shield. I'll have to upgrade it, of course, but last time I went to the blacksmith, it showed me this new mechanic where you can downgrade stuff. I don't know if it's a one-to-one refund for everything you spent on it, but at the very least, I can get the bronze. What's the material again? The carbon. I can get the carbon back. And I got a rune. Another feather rune. And, right, the guy's key. Still have not found where the key goes. I'll figure that out later. And skills. Okay, let me get distracted. So. I did see that auto loot is a skill you can earn again. I don't really feel the need for it. I've got that other skill that is basically its own form of auto loot.
A trail of yellow paint drops.
Of course. Only someone who uses yellow paint could have possibly been a betrayer.
The tunnel leads to the longhouse. The trader marked it with a yellow cross, then opened the way and let them in. The trader must have exited here with a few more, heading away toward the riverbank.
Leaf, that sure does make you a little suspicious. If the river was involved... Yeah, but of course the river was involved, because that's where they came from. Doesn't automatically mean Leaf did it. Why is there a key over there? No, I'm going to assume that's a quest. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm supposed to be following those. Okay. I guess I'm running past the key anyway. I think it's a kid. It's a kid with a key. I got a bunch of cats.
Shoot! Shoot! Stay away from my castle! Away from my brood! My sweet feline kin! Shoot, you big old Dane!
I'm not here for your cats. I don't think the game's gonna let me pet them anyway. Didn't get the prompt for it.
Blasted, cursed, horrible brats!
Alright, so they came from over here. There's the paint bucket.
Someone hauled this bucket of yellow paint all the way down to the riverbank. They quickly painted a longship beached here. Then they sailed off with allies to help crew the vessel.
Am I supposed to keep going? Is that where they sunk? Oh, there's treasure down there. Oh, is that them over there? Supplies, but I need raw materials. I don't need just supplies. guess I'm supposed to be looking for one painted yellow, but it's a little hard to see that from a distance. Because, you know, brown can look a little yellow when in the right light. And I'm not even sure that I'm supposed to be over here investigating. What's the quest saying? Okay, well, I can join all three of them, apparently. I think my investigation has ended. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop there. When we come back, we'll do the quest with Leif and see if that gives further insight into whether or not he's the suspicious one. I'll do that later. I don't know why I went over here. So thanks for watching. See you then. I'll probably keep doing other stuff in like the level 20s areas, and then maybe do some stuff at level 50 if I feel like it. If I end up having the time for it, and my whims don't take me to some other game. Bye.